This is Craig Haugard with your Financial Issues Egg update for October 26th. The corn futures experienced a quiet, two-sided market that found itself unchanged at the close. The U.S. harvest is being slowed by the ample rains which continue to fall in the Midwest. In spite of this interruption, the harvest of the corn crop is currently at 66% harvested, which puts it 13 points ahead of the average harvest pace. In export news, the weekly export inspections came in at 21.5 million bushels, which was below the low end of trade expectations. At the close, the December futures were unchanged, settling at $5.38 per bushel. Soybean oil lifted the soybean complex yesterday despite lower crush and energy markets. Export demand is on the rise, and traders are on the lookout for daily sales announcements as there are rumors of more buying interest coming out of China. The weekly export sales number came in at a very solid 77.3 million bushels. Here in the U.S., we've now harvested 73% of the bean crop, while in Brazil, the soybean crop is 39% planted versus 24% just a year ago. Rains may remain ample and beneficial for almost all of Brazil's soybean region for the next 10 days, which should get the crop off to a good start. Analysts are expecting that Brazil will see a 3 to 5% increase in planted acres over last year. At the close, the November soybean futures were 16 3/4 cents higher as they finished the day at $12.37 1/4 cents. Wheat saw both the December Kansas City and Minneapolis futures markets make new life of contract highs in yesterday's session. Demand seems good with rumors in the market that Iraq is looking to buy some hard red winter wheat. The market is also being supported by persistent fears that the wet outlook for the eastern corn belt will continue to hinder the planting of soft red winter wheat for the coming season. Now, overall, winter wheat planting is right on its 5-year average pace, with 80% of the crop now in the ground and 55% emerged. And the crop is also rated at 46% good to excellent. At the close, we had Minneapolis December futures 14 points higher, closing at $10.27 a bushel. Kansas City was 3 3/4 higher, selling at $7.77 3/4 cents, and Chicago futures were up 3.5, closing at $7.59 per bushel. Cotton was slightly higher for the session. Now, cotton harvest continues to lag the 5-year average pace, with 35% harvested thus far. At the close, we had the December futures up 28 points, settling at 108.54. Livestock markets were stronger in yesterday's trade. At the close, we had December live cattle futures $1.20 higher, closing at $129.52 per hundredweight. November feeder cattle were $1.57 higher, settling at $158.47 per hundred. And lean hog futures advanced as well, with the December lean hog futures 87.5 cents higher, closing at $74.20 per hundred. Class 3 milk futures sold off for the second consecutive session. At the close, the November futures were 24 points lower, settling at $19.37. Meat cutout values had a mixed day. Choice box beef ended the day $1.22 higher, closing at $283.04. Select boxes were up 8 cents to settle at $263.19. But pork carcass cutout values had a pretty rough outing as they ended the day $3.69 lower, settling at $94.58 per hundredweight. This has been Craig Haugard with your Financial Issues Egg update. We'll be right back with more financial issues after this.